Alright boys, a lot of people have been asking about the base design I was living in on the solo only server, so here you guys are. I'm gonna show you guys how to build this base. I would recommend to build a starter base first and farm up so you can have enough to start off the base. But yeah, here we go boys. So you start off with a high triangle and then a foundation and another foundation right next to it. You break that foundation, place another one and break that one. Then from there you place a roof and a wall. Make sure when you have your TC, let me see the TC, you place the TC always against the wall, not against the triangle, right there. Then you can place your large box, you can place a couple small boxes. If you did it there, you can fit one right there. We can fit another one right there, and then you place the wall and seal it off. Then from there, you make a honeycomb on top of the bunker part, because that's subsidable. Then right here, you place a high foundation, and you seal this off. Otherwise they can subside that one too. And now you seal this one off too. Voila. Then you place a wall right here, roof right there, and a triangle, and place your boxes. You can place 2 boxes up here, and then you put a triangle foundation, and your walls, honeycomb, honeycomb this. Okay, so that's the initial start right here. This is the initial start. This is the main part. So if you place your roof right here, it opens up the bunker. So from there you place your triangle right here. Triangle, square, triangle, square, and then you seal this off. There's a door right here, door right here, door right here. Alright? Then from here you place half holes, seal it up, half hole right there. So this is your main living area. Here you can put your workbench, your sleeping bags, furnaces, and like 2 more boxes up there. You can place those by placing a tier 3 workbench. If you have a tier 2 or a tier 3, you can just place it right here. If you did it right, you can jump up right here. If you cannot get it, you can just put a ladder up. Put a ladder and put your boxes up there. Okay, so from here you place your door. Construction, you just place your doors. Same shit, same stuff, same stuff. So this is the main part right here. Then, on this part, we make the jump up to the next floor. Go like this. And you go to the next floor. Let's jump up to the next floor. Okay, from there, we still need to honeycomb more. So, right here, honeycomb, 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 and honeycomb. Honeycomb this. Honeycomb this. And remember guys, you can do this as slow as you want. You can do it with stone first and upgrade to metal later, or with hypo later on. It really depends on how loaded you are. You can do this slow as long as you have the first part done. Alright, get that part. So now we have this. Then, on the back side, you need a honeycomb as well. So, right here, this is the bunker. And the honeycomb for the bunker. So what we do is do a triangle, triangle, square, and a square. We honeycomb this. You honeycomb on the square part. You honeycomb this square part. Like that. Then we honeycomb right here. Honeycomb that. Now we got this base design right here. Then from here you just finish this off. Add your last layer honeycomb. Same over here. Finish off the honeycomb. Okay, so this is like the starter done. It doesn't have a lot of doors as you guys can see, but it is the starter done. So this is going to be main living area, and then you have your way up over here. Then you can also do this one still, just to seal this off. And now you can access your bunker every time you place a twig. Your DC, 3K metal. Then from here, we want to add more doors. So what we do, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square, like that. Right here you can put a refinery or something like that. And now you can add doors, more doors. And then we go to the roof part. So now we got the main part of the base done. Layout of the base right here. You can also honeycomb this one real quick. Boom. Actually, this one needs to go like this, because we're gonna honeycomb the top part. Let's see, yeah, honeycomb this. Honeycomb this, this. Then you place low foundations in there, and you seal it off. Double layer protection on the roof. Boom, boom, boom. Double protection. Hello guys, I got a double layer protection on the roof. And you seal this off. Like this. I made a little change to the base, so I'm gonna use a ladder hatch for this one. On the other base I did not have it because the terrain was different. But on this one we used the ladder hatch. And then from here you go like this. Boom. Main TC part done. Then from right here, we put low walls. Then we got a big loot room right here. Boom. Then we make a bedroom right here. Seal it off. Make it like this. Boom, boom, boom. The way in. You do it like this. Voila, now we got this, and then over here, you honeycomb that, right there, wall, like that. So you got loot room, bedroom. You can put lockers in here. You have your doorways right here. We get up right here. Main part of the base. Then the shooting floor that I did it like this. Actually, the shooting floor I did like this. I did like this, and then I've added the stairs, and we go up like this. You can add lockers in here too if you guys want to. You can add lockers, and you can add a furnace or something just to go up, or a ladder. And then you can go as high as you want. I would say this is pretty high. And then you just add your little roof. This is not a fancy roof at all, guys. This is just so you can defend your base. You guys can customize as you want, of course. You can like build to your own style. So that's the top part of the base. And then you can add like the doors and all that stuff. You can add everything. But this is like the main part. And then later on you can add as much doors as you want, as much honeycomb as you want. But this is pretty much it. This is like the whole layout. And then you can add more honeycomb, you can make the shooting floor different, you can make the shooting floor higher. It's all up to you. And then you add your doors. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then you can fill in this as long as whatever you want. You cannot place frames right here, otherwise the bunker won't open. You gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, that's the layout. If you want to add more doors, you can add more doors. And yeah, I hope you guys love this base. Let me know what you guys think. And we need a name for this base, so I would love to hear anybody putting any suggestions for this name of the base. I would say you could live here as a solo, maybe as a duo, but no more than that. But this is the base, boys. Hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you on the next live, boys. Peace.